Okay, yes. Let's continue with the series. Let's continue with the series concerning Harare City Council in Zimbabwe. Harare, Zimbabwe. Right. Welcome to episode number 7. Episode 7. If you've missed on episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I would like you kindly and politely to go on this channel, Dr. Kudzi Madziro podcast, and you look for these episodes because they are the foundation or the building blocks in the narrative that I'm trying to build, in the communication that I'm trying to bring forward before you, people like you, viewers, subscribers, commenters, watchers, and all the visitors that come on my channel. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, they're on my channel. Just go and watch them so that you don't miss on the valuable information that I'm sharing. This series, brand new series on Harare City Council. On this one, episode number 7, I would like to talk about the number one thing or the best thing that is done by Harare City Council that I came to know, that I came to understand when I was reading, perusing the comments on social media platforms, when I was reading information on the internet, from the websites, everything in between. The number one thing that they do, that they are best at, that they are so good at, right? And this is how it goes. Residents of Harare or people of Harare have been complaining, they've been lamenting, they've been crying for a long time. Even during the days of the former president, the one whom you know, that great man that you know, people of Harare, residents of Harare have been crying. Even right now, as I talk to you, during the time, during the regime of the current president, the one that you know, this big man that you know, citizens in Harare, Zimbabwean citizens, people of Harare, residents of Harare, they're also crying, lamenting, they're complaining every day, every time, every hour, every week, every month, every year. Because of this organization, because of this governing body, because of this administrative body, or this management body that goes by the name Harare City Council. Okay. The number one thing that they do, or the best thing that they do, that they know at their very best, is to collect money. This is what the people are saying. This is what the citizens in Harare are saying, or the people or the residents of Harare are saying, that this council is very good in collecting money, collecting taxes, collecting levies, collecting rates from whatever things that they put a charge on, or that they put a levy, a tax, a financial whatever charge on. So they are very good in collecting the taxes, levies, or rates at whatever time. They are very good in that. They're so best in doing that. So good in doing that. So these are the reports. These are the classified reports. These are the true reports coming from residents of Harare, people of Harare, that this council, Harare City Council, is so good, is very talented, is so blessed. They know to the highest level on how to collect money, how to collect taxes, levies, rates from the taxpayers, from the ratepayers, from the citizens, from the people, from the residents of Harare. They are so good in that. But on the other side now, conversely, when it comes to offering services, this thing called service delivery, they don't know anything about that. They are so poor in that regard. They are so weak in that respect when it comes to giving services back to the people in order to justify the money, the taxes, the levies that they've collected. They don't do that. They are failing dismal in doing that. They are struggling so much in that regard, in that respect, for them to return the favor and offer services, whether it's water or maybe roads construction or maybe whatever basic infrastructure that is needed, or maybe it's electricity, whatever need, whatever is service that is needed by the people. They are failing dismally to do that. They don't know how, they don't understand how to do that or how to go about that. This is what the people are saying. Residents of Harare, people of Harare, Zimbabwe citizens, domiciled or living or staying in Harare. This is what they're saying, that this council. No, 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 no. This council, they are very good in collecting money, taxes, levies, rates. But when it comes to offering services back to the people in Sekwa, Kuadzana, Chitungwiza, Meberain, Avondale, even Borodale, Chisipit, all these areas. No, this council is so poor, it's so weak. They are failing, they're struggling. So a lot of complaints, a lot of murmuring, a lot of ranting coming from the citizens or residents of Harare every time, every day, because of this council, Harare City Council. So good, they're so best in collecting money. But when it comes to justifying the money that they've collected from the people of Harare, from the residents of Harare, in terms of justification for that money, they are failing, they're struggling. No service delivery, or poor service delivery, or little or small service delivery that cannot satisfy the people, that cannot calm or pacify the cries and the laments or the complaints that are coming from the people. So whatever they are doing cannot calm down or cool down the people of Harare or residents of Harare. Cannot cool them down, cannot calm them down. And again, just to add, that their complaints about corruption, their complaints about fraud, their complaints about mismanagement of resources, mismanagement of assets, mismanagement of money, embezzlement of funds at Harare City Council, happening at Harare City Council. And like I said when I was beginning the video, some of these problems, some of these complaints have been heard even during the time under the leadership of the former president, the one that you know, this great man. And now, during the time of the current president, the one whom we know, this big man, still the same complaints, still the same issues, still the same problems, still the same challenges, still the same rantings, still the same ramblings, still the same murmurings from the citizens, people of Harare, residents of Harare, directed at Harare City Council. So I just don't know when this whole saga gonna end. I just don't know. I just don't understand when this whole thing, whole saga, whole story gonna end. Okay, I was talking, I was explaining, I was describing this situation. What came to your mind? What thoughts, what reactions came into your being? What feelings came or happened in your being? Please, whatever you want to share with me, your views, opinions, your thoughts, and your submissions, your text concerning what I've said or based on what I've said, write or type in the comment section, in the comments box. I'll come and check them out. Let's talk about this thing further on. Let's discuss, let's communicate again on the comment section. I'm there, I'm available there 24/7, all day, all time. I'm there. Let's talk about this thing further on. About this video, what the Harare City Council knows best to do. The number one thing that they do, the best thing that they do, this thing of collecting money, taxes, levies, rates, they are so good, they're so best in doing that. They know how best to do that. This is what the people of Harare are saying on social media platforms, on the internet. When I was reading and studying everything, I'm done talking. Peace out. Sharp.